Hi guys, Dave Barton here. Happy Independence Day. Today is the 4th of July and it's kind of a good time to remember and put a perspective on things. So let me take you back. These are the 56 guys that we look at and say, hey, this is why we have Independence Day. These are the guys that created and signed the Declaration of Independence. And as you look back across the courses of time, you look back over all the nations that have ever existed, we're told that the average length of a governing document in the history of the world for thousands of years, thousands of nations, is 17 years. Today, 4th of July, we celebrate 245 years. We're the longest ongoing constitutional republic in the history of the world. What a blessing. We should be really, really grateful for that. As a matter of fact, these are the writings of John Adams. And John Adams right here, on the day that they approved independence, the next day he wrote Abigail 2 letters. I want to read you what he told Abigail about the 4th of July, if you will. He said, I'm apt to believe this day will be celebrated by succeeding generations as the great anniversary festival. Now, amazingly, he's saying, I think what we just did is probably going to be celebrated by future generations. Yeah, like us right now, we celebrate that. And here's what he said next. He said it ought to be commemorated as the Day of Deliverance. In other words, this is a good thing to celebrate. He said it ought to be commemorated as the Day of Deliverance by solemn acts of devotion to God Almighty. John Adams thought the 4th of July should be a religious holiday. So I encourage you today, when you're having all the fun, celebrating America, remember to thank God for the blessings we enjoy. And by the way, these really are individuals up here. They're not just the signers of the Declaration, there's individual people. So I challenge you, maybe take a few minutes today and just look up one of the 56 guys you've never even heard of before. You know, maybe it's somebody like this guy, John Witherspoon, or maybe it's somebody like this man, James Wilson, or Francis Hopkinson, or maybe it's Elbridge Gerry, or Robert Treat Paine, or William Williams, or Roger Sherman. All these guys, look them up and check who they are, see what sacrifices they paid, because of these guys right here, 10 of them never lived to see what we wanted to enjoy, what they wanted us to enjoy. 12 of them, their houses were burned. 17 of them lost their estates. A bunch of them lost their family. So it was something that cost them a lot. Learn something about them. Take a few minutes and just kind of look at one of those guys. It's a fun look, but always remember that this is a good time to thank God for what He's done to bless America. God bless America. Have a happy 4th of July.